anxiety around talking to people. I can't truly say that I'm an African American. Favorite fall fragrance to a science, okay? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I just want to get all personal with you all to get to know a little bit about me. For those of you who are new to my channel, I hope you continue to watch after this video and getting to know a little bit about me and who I am while I do some makeup. And I'm gonna tell y'all in the description all of the products that I am using. Let's get into some things. All right, so the first question on the docket is, what is your zodiac sign and do you feel like it matches your personality well? I am a Virgo. My birthday is September 7th, and I would say that it does match my personality well. I would consider myself the true form of a Virgo, the truest form that you will ever probably come across. And I say that because my chart, looking into it, I am a Virgo rising, a Virgo moon, I think it is, and I can't remember the other term, but it's literally in my chart 3 times, back to back. So I'm probably the truest form Virgo you will come across, and I would consider that it does match my personality and who I am. The next question is, what is your favorite thing to do on a chill day at home? Right now, what I'm doing now, vlogging or doing some sort of YouTube video, making some sort of content. I like to read, so reading is one of my hobbies. I do like to watch movies as well, so watching movies on Netflix or a really good TV show, snuggled up under a blanket with popcorn. That is what I really like to do on a chill day at home if I'm not cleaning up or cooking. Would I consider myself to be an introvert, extrovert, ambivert? I would consider myself to honestly be an introvert, but I love company, so I will say that, like, new people, and if I'm put into a situation, or not only a situation but like environment where I had no choice but to like coexist with people, talk to people and stuff like that, honestly, that is something that I'm really good at. I know how to make my way around a room, if you will, like being very personable. I have that to a T. I will say that I do have that to a T. As the only child, I would have to consider myself to be an introvert because of that. Like, I would consider myself to be an introvert because of that. I grew up the only child, although I have a plethora of cousins that I grew up around. I would have to still be an introvert. Do I have any hidden talents? I used to play the flute, if that would be considered a talent. I think that would be my only, like, oh, I can sing. That's a hidden talent. Not many people know that I can sing unless you really hear me. If there's any sort of music, I'm gonna sing it, especially if I know the words. Oh baby, I'm gonna sing it. My favorite type of music right now has to be reggae, soca, dancehall. Yeah. My all-time favorite outside of right now would have to be R&B. I love R&B, like, to a T, okay? The next category is going to be beauty and fashion. So we got about 5 questions in that category. Starting with, what is your must-have makeup product? I have to say blush. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was not a blush person, but now you can't tell me nothing about no good blush. Once you have a blush, and I now have blush blindness, if you will. I did not used to like wearing blush, but I also never really wore it. My first blush is something that I got, one of those trio palettes from Sephora that has the blush, highlighter, and something else in the middle. It has 2 blushes, if you will. And I love that palette down. That was like my first introduction to blush. But anyway, blush. What is your favorite go-to perfume or scent? If you know, you know. My favorite season has to be fall. Reason being, I'm saying that because I love Milk by Commodity Bold. That is like my favorite fall fragrance to a science, okay? I love that fragrance so bad. It makes no sense. It's sickening how bad I love that fragrance. So that would be my go-to scent. My favorite fashion trend currently, wide leg pants. Oh my God, it's gonna eat every time. And it could be because of my shape. My figure does not go well with skinny jeans, and I thought that that was like aesthetically pleasing for me. But like the older that I grow up and understand like what works for my body type, what doesn't work for my body type, I realized like that is not, skinny jeans aren't for me. Skinny leg pants are not for me. Now, of course, I'm gonna wear it every now and again, but through and through, my favorite fashion trend right now has to be a wide leg pants. It could be jeans, it could be trousers. I just love a wide leg pants, okay? If you could only shop at one store for the rest of your life, which would it be? Sephora. Duh. I love Sephora bad, y'all. Like, Sephora is my go-to store. I could live in there. Not only does it have fragrance, but it has makeup. And just about every makeup brand you can think of. And all of the ones that I use, I can find at Sephora. So my favorite store right now would have to be, y'all, I love Sephora bad, real bad. Number 10, what would describe your personal style in 3 words? That's a really good question, y'all. I don't know. My own personal style in 3 words. Modern but retro, if that makes sense. And I would say like minimalist, but not really. That probably isn't even a thing. Let me just scratch that. So I would say, but it says in 3 words. So I have to say retro, yet modern, but still, let me think on that one, y'all. I don't know. 3 words, definitely retro, definitely a little modern, but also very maybe chic. You know, honestly, just now grew into like goes, like I was telling y'all just a few minutes ago. Like body type, I really didn't understand what works for me. But as I'm getting older, I'm coming to realize like body type, only certain things are flattering for me. And what I was doing before was just going with the trend, but realistically, that didn't work for me. It did not. Move on. So my favorites. First question is, what is your favorite show or series that you've recently watched? Ginny and Georgia would have to be my favorite show and series, and I'm so happy they brought it back. I don't know if y'all know, if y'all did watch it when it came out, but Wednesday is back, and I'm so happy to be able to watch it. I haven't watched it yet because I'm like, I am teetering on either reading a really good book that I have, because I've been reading the same book all summer, y'all. When I tell y'all I have been so busy, I haven't been able to like get to the book, but I have it in my possession. I need to get into it, y'all. I need to get into it. Favorite restaurant or place to eat out in my city? There's so many good ones. There's so many. Right now, it would have to be Thai food, y'all. Addicted to Thai food. When I tell y'all addicted, I'm addicted to Thai food. So my favorite place to go to, and y'all seen me, if you watch my channel, or if you've been watching any of the videos that I post on my channel, you would know. Okay. Yeah, my favorite place to eat out right now is Hot Cafe because I love Thai food. I love Thai food so bad. It makes no sense. Thai food, Vietnamese. I love their pho, their fried chicken wings, and their basil fried rice is so good. Definitely worth trying. So if you're ever in the area nearby the airport and you need something really good, quick and easy to eat. Oh yeah, Thai tea, they down with that real bad. Favorite skincare product that I swear by right now is skincare products, also body care, that Gold Dial soap bar. I'm telling y'all, that Gold Dial soap bar or bar soap has changed the game up for me tremendously. Like, I tell y'all, tremendously. I swear by that thing. It literally gets the job done for me as far as cleansing my face. I don't feel super dry, and I don't have to worry about my face feeling super moisturized. Me actually moisturizing my skin. It's not drying my pores completely out, but as an oily skin girl, it does help to get a lot of that stuff out of my pores. I swear by that right now. That is my go-to. The next question is going to be, what is your favorite app that you cannot live without? My favorite app right now is TikTok. It's crazy because when I got TikTok, it was not on my own accord. I was pressured, and I didn't want to make a TikTok when it was going viral during the pandemic that we experienced back in 2020 or 2019 when TikTok went viral. Everybody was in the house. Some people were still out. As y'all know, Atlanta was one of the cities where people were still outside. Now, was I outside? I really didn't come back outside until like 2021, for real, if you want to be technical. So really a year being in the house. And honestly, going back into that question where I was asked, or going back into the question where it asked about me being an introvert or extrovert, but like the pandemic definitely played a role in that, because now, whereas I am really good at being social with others, do still have like a bit of anxiety around talking to people, but I'm actually good at, always been good at it. So it really doesn't take much for me to put myself out there when I do put myself out there, but it does take a little bit extra. Like, I'm in a room with people, I'm very observant at first, and then I tend to open up a bit, but I have to scope the scene first to understand who I'm dealing with or what kind of environment I'm in. And I will say I do have the gift of gab to adapt into any room that I put into, whether it's something that I'm being forced to do or something that I'm willingly going to do. While this is drying down, I'm going to chat a little bit with y'all. So yeah, my favorite app right now would have to be TikTok. I love TikTok. And again, I was telling y'all that I was actually kind of forced into being on TikTok, downloading the app and actually making an account. But it's an app right now that I can't live without. And I really do wish that I did take advantage of actually being ahead back when TikTok was really thriving. I'm still thriving, but like when it was first introduced, I really do wish I put myself out there to actually do what I'm doing now, making content, because it is something that I truly love to do. I think I would be so much farther along in my career as far as becoming an influencer or becoming the it girl that I know that I am. I would be so far ahead if I would have actually did it. I was one of those people on Vine. I did love Vine, and I was like, man, I kind of felt like, dang, I would be trading on Vine if I made a TikTok, but here we are. Another question is, what is your favorite way to unwind from a stressful day or after a stressful day? For me, that looks like me coming home, taking a shower, whether it's a bath or an actual shower, a glass of wine, turning the lights down, putting on my favorite show, or putting on a new movie to watch, or maybe even reading a book. But it's something where I'm away from my phone. My phone is on do not disturb. Nobody is interrupting me. And I'm literally just watching, or even hell, listening to an audiobook. I like listening to audiobooks too from time to time. So anything along those four things: reading a book, listening to an audiobook, watching a TV show or a movie, but definitely with a glass of wine. And my favorite snack, I am a snack eater, so I do like anything crunchy like chips, a little popcorn, anything like that would get the job done for me to unwind from a stressful day. Get into some other things, something interesting yet random that people assume about me that isn't true. People would assume that, well, you know what? A lot of people assume that I am mean. I don't know why. Now, I do have a mean streak, but I'm not mean like off the rip. Like, you have to do something to provoke me to be mean to you. I am one of those people. That could play into my sign, if you will, but I always had a backbone, and I'm not scared of nobody. Okay? Another thing, I am not scared of a soul on this earth. Listen, I don't do anything to people to be provoked, but some people do provoke me. Maybe it's because I can come off very nice at first, but once you provoke me, oh yeah, the nut is coming out. So some people assume that I'm mean. That's number one. Some people could also assume that I am funny. I would consider myself funny. I like to joke all day. And I will say that thankfully to my grandpa, my aunts and uncles, they have all molded me to be able to take a joke and be able to dish it out. So I can joke all day. I can talk trash all day. It is fun and relieving for me. I don't take offense to things. Now, I'm not going to hell when I'm joking. The only time I'm taking it to hell is if I'm provoked to take it to hell. But for the most part, I am really nice, kind-hearted. The next question is, do you believe in affirmations or manifesting? I do believe definitely affirmations for sure, and manifesting, yes, because I feel like once you pray about something, if you believe in God or a God, whoever you believe in is up to you. But if you believe in God, I feel like you have to believe in some sort of manifesting. When you pray for something, I think it only makes sense and it's only right if not only after you're praying for something to come into fruition for yourself, that you also believe that you already have received that favor. You have already received that blessing. Whoever you pray to, or whoever, even if you believe in the water, if you believe in the earth giving you, or Mother Nature giving you what it is that you are praying for or what you're asking for, that is a form of manifesting. If I could move anywhere in the world right now, where would I go? Of course, if y'all didn't know, I'm of Caribbean descent, so the island somewhere would have to be where I would reside. My parents are Guyanese, and that obviously makes me of Guyanese descent. I'm Guyanese American. I grew up in a Guyanese household, so everything of me is Guyanese. I'm more Guyanese than I would be American, because I really can't say that I truly, because yes, I was born in this country, but because I don't know much about the African American culture, I can't truly say that I'm an African American. I can't really say that I am African American, although yes, I'm a black woman in America who's from America. I can't really truly say that this is my culture, because a part of me would feel like I'm stealing something that isn't ultimately mine, because I grew up in a Guyanese household. So all of my customs, all of my beliefs, all of my morals are gonna be around a Guyanese woman or a Guyanese realm, per se. I mean, that's exactly what it is. I literally only be able to describe myself as a Guyanese person or a Guyanese because that's how I grew up. A lot of the customs in an African American household, I didn't grow up on. So I don't know much. Of course, I know because I have African American friends. And of course, when I'm doing a job application or any sort of application, whether it's for school or anything like that, of course, to them, I'm going to be looked at as an African American woman, which I have to go with what the description titles. But truth be told, I feel like a part of me is stealing a culture that was never really mine. So, or that isn't mine ethnically. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind living in Guyana. Been there a handful of times in my life. And it is some place that I do have a good time. It is fun. The cost of living is obviously cheaper. Anywhere is obviously cheaper than living in America, especially in 2025. But that's neither here nor there. So if I could move anywhere in the world right now, just for the sake of answering the question, it would be Guyana in South America. If y'all did not know where Guyana is. Not Ghana, because we do get that a lot, where when I'm talking to people and they're like, oh, where are your people from? And I tell them oh, Chinese. They will be like, oh, Ghana? Those are two different places and they are on two separate sides of the world, okay? Ghana is in Africa and Guyana is in South America. It is right above Brazil. It is on the continent of South America though. My next question is, what's a goal that I'm currently working on? My current goal that I'm working on, and I feel like I'm doing such a phenomenal job at, is being consistent here on YouTube. When I tell you this is my passion, I took a year off, but I am doing my own due diligence to stay focused, keep my head in the game. The main goal is to become consistent, not even to be monetized right now. I really love this. It is something that I enjoy doing. It is something not only that I enjoy doing, I enjoy watching other people's content. So if you make content on YouTube and you know, you're also saying goal to remain consistent or to gain subscribers, get monetized of some sort on YouTube, please let me know down in the comments. I enjoy watching others' content, so I don't mind going and checking you out. And so with that, my last and final question is, if you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be? Take your time. Don't worry about what others are doing around you. Don't listen to the naysayers, the people that are telling you you should be doing this or you should be doing that. Life has a true way of showing us where we are meant to be. And sometimes we can look at other people and start to nitpick at ourselves and pick our own life apart, which shouldn't be the case. We should, you know, move at our own pace, and what somebody else might be doing may not be what you want to do. And listening to those that are telling you to continue doing what it is, whether it's going to college or continuing to play sports or play an instrument, whatever the case might be, do what it is that your heart truly desires. Literally, do not listen to the naysayers. Do not listen to the people telling you like, oh, you should be doing this, because that's ultimately, it may not be something that you really want to do. So I wouldn't recommend that. I would really just doing what it is that your heart truly desires. Stay focused on it. You may have a couple setbacks, but if it's in God's will to have for you, you'll get there one day at a time. Stay focused. Again, don't worry about what people are doing around you, because that may not be what it is. And also, if you have friends that are doing something and your parents are also telling you like, oh, look at such and such is doing, you have this friend, y'all might be friends for a season and not even forever. You know what I mean? And it's not to say, well, you should just cut ties with that friend just because you're not doing what they're doing or they're not doing what you want to do as your end goal in life. But don't let that deter you, or what they're saying deter you from wanting to do what it is that you truly want to do. You know what I mean? You may want to dibble and dabble in makeup and become a makeup artist, and your parent might want you to go to college. If that is something that you truly see yourself doing, do what it is. You know, we need men and women doing the things that they want to do with their life, even if it means they'll be looked at in a different light from whether it's family, whether it's friends, even a teacher. Yes, you should have a backup plan, because what you might think is for you or what you want to do may ultimately not end up being something that you truly end up doing in the long run. But you do want to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing is something that you want to do, not because everybody is telling you to do it. You know what I mean? And my last and final advice to my younger self would be, take your time. Of course, I could say when I was younger, I thought I would have been married by now. At 26, here I am, still single, no kids, no husband, no boyfriend. So honestly, I would truly say, like, focus on what it is that you want to do, and don't let the outside noise be your main focus. Like, literally just focus on what it is you see yourself doing. Don't let yourself fall short by not putting yourself out there in the spaces that you want to be in. So for example, like, if I really wanted to be truly married by the time that the age that I am now, I should have already been putting myself in the spaces to meet a husband or to meet somebody who I really, you know, could see with putting myself in those spaces. Not saying put myself out there to have something done to me in a negative light, but also some things are going to be growing pains that you're going to have to go through. So you just have to stay focused and don't let those be deterrents from your end goals. All of my questions that I've answered, and now that I have just about completed my look, I'm just about to do my lippy, and then we're out of here, honey. Whew. Now that we have finished and completed our look, we're about to head outside and have us a good time. All I have to do is put in my earrings, and then we are on the road, Jack. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. and just answering a few questions. Of course, if you have more questions for me down below, I will be more than happy to answer them. And maybe we could do a part 2. You let me know what you want to do, girl. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.